If you're over 60 and your body feels stiffer, slower, or a bit less steady than it used to, this routine is for you. Today, we're going to do a simple 10-minute chair yoga session designed specifically to loosen stiff joints and gently train your balance so you can reduce your risk of falls. You don't need a mat, you don't have to get down on the floor, and you don't need to be flexible to begin. All you need is a stable chair and a willingness to move gently for the next few minutes. Stick with me until the end, and you'll have a routine you can repeat several times a week to help your body feel freer, steadier, and more confident in everyday life. Before we dive in, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the Vital Year, and hit the bell icon because we release science-based health content to help you age smarter, stronger, and healthier. Why chair yoga? Before we start moving, let's answer a simple question. Why chair yoga? Chair yoga is a modified form of yoga where every movement is done while sitting on a chair or holding onto it for support, making it ideal for older adults or anyone with mobility concerns. Research consistently shows that chair-based programs can improve flexibility, strength, balance, walking ability, and even cognitive function in older adults while staying safe and accessible. Studies on fall prevention also show that simple home-based exercise routines focused on strength and balance can reduce fall risk by around 20 to 30%. Chair yoga fits perfectly into this approach because it removes the fear of falling during exercise, yet still challenges the muscles and balance systems that keep you upright in daily life. Think of the next few minutes as a gentle but powerful investment in your joints, your balance, and your independence. Safety setup. Before we begin moving together, let's set you up safely. Choose a sturdy chair with a firm seat and no wheels, and place it on a non-slippery surface. Sit near the front of the chair so your feet can rest flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. If you feel unsteady when standing later in the routine, keep a wall, countertop, or another chair nearby for support. Move only within a pain-free range. Gentle stretching or mild effort is good. Sharp pain or dizziness is not. If anything feels wrong, simply ease out of the movement and observe that part instead. Remember, listening to your body is part of the practice. Now let's begin. Warm up and wake up the joints. Exercise 1. Seated posture reset. Sit tall, near the front of your chair with your feet flat and hands resting on your thighs. As you inhale, gently lengthen your spine as if someone is lifting you from the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down to open the chest. Take a few slow breaths here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. This simple posture reset improves alignment, which plays a major role in balance and stability. Exercise 2. Ankle pumps and circles. Hold the sides of a chair for support. Lift your right foot slightly and gently point your toes forward, then pull them back toward your shin. Repeat slowly about 10 times. Switch to the left foot and do the same. Then circle your right toes 5 times in each direction and repeat with the left. This warms up your ankles, one of the most important joint groups for balance and for catching yourself if you trip. Exercise 3. Gentle marching. Keep your hands on the sides of the chair or on your thighs. Lift one knee a few inches, lower it, and switch to the other knee, just like a slow, controlled seated march. Continue for about half a minute at your own pace. Feel the blood moving into your hips and legs. If you like, match your breath to the movement. Inhale when a knee lifts, exhale when it lowers. Upper body and spine. Exercise 4. Cat-cow spine mobilization. Sit tall with your hands on your knees. As you inhale, gently arch your back, lift your chest, and look slightly upward, your cow position. As you exhale, round your back, tuck your chin, and draw your navel in, your cat position. Move slowly between these for several breaths. This lubricates your spine, eases stiffness, and improves posture, which reduces strain throughout the body. Exercise 5. Side bends for rib and hip space. Sit up tall again. Place your right hand on the side of the chair and sweep your left arm up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, lean gently to the right, stretching the left side of your body. Hold for a few slow breaths, then return to center and switch sides. This opens the ribs, improves breathing, and eases tightness in the waist and hips, all of which help you walk and turn more freely. Exercise 6. Seated twist for upper back mobility. Place your right hand on your left thigh and your left hand on the chair back or seat. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to gently twist your chest and shoulders to the left, keeping your hips steady. Hold for a few breaths, then slowly unwind and repeat on the other side. Twisting keeps the upper spine mobile and supports everyday movements like turning your head while backing up or checking blind spots. Hip and knee-friendly leg work. Now we'll focus on the hips and knees, areas that often feel stiff or achy after 60. Exercise 7. Seated leg extensions. Hold the chair for support. Extend your right leg forward with your heel on the floor and toes up. Inhale and lift your heel a few inches, feeling the front of your thigh engage. Exhale and lower. Repeat 8 to 10 times, then switch to the left leg. This strengthens the quadriceps, which support your knees and help with standing up and climbing stairs. Exercise 8. Seated hip openers, figure 4, or gentle version. If your hips allow, place your right ankle on top of your left thigh, creating a figure 4 shape. Flex your right foot to protect your knee and lean forward slightly until you feel a stretch. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds and switch sides. If this is too intense, simply step your right foot wider to the side and lean gently toward that knee to create a milder stretch. Opening the hips can reduce lower back strain and make walking and turning more comfortable. Balance training with the chair. Stand up carefully and move behind your chair, holding the backrest with both hands. Exercise 9. Heel-toe rocking. Stand tall with feet hip-width apart. Lift your heels to rise onto your toes, then lower. Next, lift your toes so you're standing on your heels, then lower. Continue rocking forward and back about 10 to 15 times. This strengthens the lower leg muscles and trains your ankles, your first line of defense in preventing falls. Exercise 10. Side leg raises. Hold the chair and shift your weight to your left leg. Lift your right leg out to the side, just a few inches, keeping toes pointed forward, then lower slowly. Repeat 8 to 10 times and switch sides. The lift can be small. What matters is waking up the hip muscles that keep you steady when you walk. Exercise 11. Tandem stand, heel-to-toe balance. Place your right foot directly in front of your left, heel touching toes as if you're standing on a tightrope. Hold the chair with one or both hands and try to stay here for about 20 to 30 seconds. If it feels easy, loosen your grip slightly or gently turn your head side to side. Switch sides and repeat. This exercise improves postural balance and trains your stabilizers in a narrow stance. Exercise 12. Supported single leg stand. If you feel steady, hold the chair and shift your weight onto your left leg. Lift your right foot an inch off the floor and hold for a few seconds. Lower and switch sides. You can start with both hands holding the chair, then progress to one hand, then fingertips. Even a few seconds on one leg strengthens the stabilizers around your hips and ankles. Cool down and relaxation. Sit back down on your chair. Exercise 13. Hamstring and lower back stretch. Extend your right leg forward with the heel on the floor and toes up. Rest your hands on your left thigh for support and hinge forward slightly from your hips until you feel a gentle stretch along the back of your right leg. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds and switch sides. This reduces stiffness in the legs and lower back, improving comfort in walking and bending. Exercise 14. Shoulder and neck release. Sit tall with hands on your thighs. Inhale and lift your shoulders up toward your ears. Exhale and roll them back and down. Repeat several times. Then let your right ear gently drop toward your right shoulder and hold for a few breaths. Switch sides. This eases tension in the neck and shoulders, which often builds up when we're stressed about balance or pain. Exercise 15. Closing breaths. Place your hands on your belly or thighs. Close your eyes if comfortable. Take several slow breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Notice how your body feels now compared to when you started. Even small improvements in warmth, looseness, or relaxation are signs of progress. Chair yoga supports not only physical well-being, but also emotional balance and stress relief. How often and what to expect. For best results, aim to do this 10-minute routine 3 to 5 times per week. You can also break it into smaller sections. Warm up in the morning, balance work later in the day. Over several weeks of consistent practice, many older adults notice improvements in flexibility, balance, walking speed, strength, functional fitness, and even mental clarity. You may find that getting out of chairs and cars becomes easier. Turning and stepping over obstacles feels less intimidating. Morning stiffness fades more quickly, and your confidence in daily movement increases. If you completed this routine, well done. You just took a meaningful step toward protecting your joints and reducing your fall risk, and you did it without even leaving your chair. Here's what to do next. Save this video and follow along a few times a week. Share it with a friend or family member over 60 who feels stiff or unsteady, and tell me in the comments which exercise felt best and which was the most challenging. That helps me shape future routines for you here on Vital Years. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Vital Years, and tap the bell so you never miss a new routine. Your 60s and beyond can be strong, mobile, and confident years.